everyone, that's me, Kian, the clone of camera, the artist with camera, and today is a new video. In one of the previous videos, I've been talking about how to release your music on every platform, from Sound to Spotify. You can see it. And today I'm gonna tell you everything I wish I knew before releasing my first song. And before we continue, please subscribe on this channel, support me, and let's go. The first I'm gonna tell you about maybe sounds obvious, but for me it was not. Be sure in the quality. In June 26, we'll be releasing my new song, and when I've prepared this release, I was checking everything, all the quality. Like literally, when I was listening this song on my phone, I was listening it like, you know, around 3 seconds maybe, and then immediately open the Spotify or any platform that you listen to music to, and then I've listened 3 seconds of another song. That might sound weird, like why? My song is my song, another song is another song. But it's super cool to check the quality. When you listen only your music, it might sound perfect because you've made it. It sounds great, amazing. You've made the beat, you've made the lyrics, everything is good. But when I was comparing my music with another songs, I listened so huge difference between my voice quality. Like I heard that my vocal may sound quieter or too loud than usually normal songs sounds too. My bass line maybe sounds like flat, not enough. My piano may sounds like too flat, and so on. That's why before you releasing your music, make sure that you compare your music with another already successfully released songs. That's really important. You can hear the actual difference. Another tip I've already been discussing with you in previous video about releasing music on platforms is make sure that you know your genre. Because when I released my first song ever, now it's not available on any platform, I've deleted it. When I was releasing it on TuneCore, I thought it's a K-pop style because of the cute melody, cute lyrics, cute everything, and I was like, it sounds like a typical K-pop song. When I actually took the K-pop genre, when I've tried to check my release, if it's accepted or not, oh my god, wow! It's so unexpected, but my song was not accepted. And when I saw in a support team of TuneCore, what was the reason why my release haven't accepted? This was because of the genre. Because K-pop song means that at least a bit of the lyrics must be on Korean. I don't know Korean, I only speak English and Russian. And now I learn German. But when I fixed the genre after just pop music, everything was great. So make sure that you know your genre, like exactly genre, because that's maybe the problem. Also, before you releasing your music, you have to make sure if you have any explicit content. Explicit content may be one of these words, I won't tell them, or maybe just any explicit content like explicit lyrics about how you drink alcohol, how you party a lot, take something bad, and so on. Make sure if you have explicit content or not, because if you have one of these following things, you have to make sure that you clicked on explicit content included. Because if you have explicit content, you have to have this mark. And when you click on explicit content while you're releasing your music, after it will be on every platform, you will see the small letter E, which just means explicit content included. Explicit content, it's not something bad that you have to avoid or something good that you have to chase. No, explicit content is just make sure that kids won't hear your music, because that's for adults. Another tip is an artwork. Every song, every album, every EP, they have an artwork. And you have to make sure that your artwork is only your artwork. I mean, that's your photo or your picture, your drawing, something that you own or something that you can use freely. Make sure that it have good quality, it's due to your distributor's rights. For example, on TuneCore, your artwork have to have a square format maximum, 3,000 on a 3,000, a minimum 1,200 on 1,200. Just make sure that your artwork is good, because you don't want 1 year, 2 years later look at your artwork and say, oh my god, what a cringe, I don't want to see it. Think twice before choosing your artwork. Also, when you release your music with a distributor, you have to choose all the people that was making this song. For example, I'm a producer. I produce my own music, I do my own beats, I don't buy my beats on the beat makers, I do them by myself, I write the lyrics by myself, I mix my music by myself, I do everything by myself. Like from zero to the song on Spotify. I'm still a project, yay! Who knows, maybe in future I'll be famous producer and I was like, yo, I know how to make beats, I know how to make lyrics, trust me, I'll do a great job. So when I released my music and Twinkle asked me to choose the people who was participating in this music, I always choose like the main artist, me, Kian-woo, and the producer, also me, Kian-woo. But if you, for example, have a group, like you're a rock group or something like this, you have to choose like, for example, main artist, person number A, the beats, person number B, producer, person number C, and so on. Just make sure that you chose them. And also make sure that your music will be released at least after 1 month from the date you apply these songs, to make stores have enough time to review your music, to send it to the stores, and do all the checkups. And the next part is promoting your own music. Okay, when you've made everything done, you've checked your song properly, you're sure, you're 1,000,000% sure that your song is a banger, it's good quality, everything's amazing. You make sure everything alright, and promoting your music. While you applied your music and you have the whole month before it's released on every store, and you have 1 whole month before this music will be on every music platform, that's the best time to start promoting your music. From the first day. From the first day you applied your music, you have time to think, what is the strategy of promoting your music? What is the genre? For example, my new song will be something between funk, dark trap, alternative, something like this. It's a bit aggressive style music because recently I prefer this genre of music, that's why I make this genre of music. And my strategy will be like to make people feel the rage, feel the emotions that I had while making this music. I have to find a strategy that makes people to feel these emotions. And now I say all of this like person who have a master degree in public relations. I'm not just the girl from the street who's telling you something, no. I was studying in university for this, so you can trust me. I have a diploma. So you have to find a way to people feel your emotions that you try to tell them. The title of my song will be Fear. Fear, was I scared of something or what? Actually no, but I have to make people feel the fear, how they can deal with the fear, with their emotions, with their scaries, to deal with something they're afraid of. The first 1 week or even 2 weeks, you can think about strategy. You can think how will you show your music to the public. Obviously, you're promoting your music via YouTube, via Instagram, or obviously TikTok. But anyway, you need this strategy, how to promote your music. I've already told you about emotion that you have to show the public through your song. It might be emotion of love, emotion of pure happiness, emotion of fear, emotion of something aggressive, whatever. And after that, you will have to think how you will show this emotion. For example, maybe you saw multiple times the TikToks where people just random pictures of nature, pictures of cities, and that's the lyrics on this music. Just the lyrics with pictures on the background. Pretty easy, right? And you can do it by yourself. People will listen to your music, they will see the lyrics, it will be easier for them to understand what you're singing about. For example, my first language isn't English, so when I try to sing on English, some of the words may sound not as they should. I know that's a problem, I have to deal with my accent. I try my best, I keep learning, but people may be confused by hearing my music like, what she's singing about? Is it English? Oh, what's this language? So this type of videos with just lyrics are the best. The best to show the public exactly your lyrics. And when you found emotion of your music, when you do the lyrics video, you can also do TikTok by yourself. That may suit not to everyone, but you can ask your friends to do something on your music. You can ask your friends to do a lip sync, just to promote your music. Lip sync, mini dances, something like this. Or just to put your music on the background. For example, you don't want to show your face. That's okay. Not everyone is influencer. If you like playing in some games, for example, League of Legends, Valorant, Dota 2, wherever, you can just play your game, film it, how you play your games, and you can just add your music on the background. Like, why not? Why not? People will listen to music on the background and maybe they like, I wanna hear this music. And they will write in a comment section like, yo, what's the name of this song? I like it. They may don't care about your game, about your moments in your game, but they will enjoy the music. If you're a girl, for example, like me, and you do unpacking of your new cosmetics, your shopping haul, or the video how you get ready with me, you also can add your music on the background. And people will enjoy the video how you do your makeup, get ready with you. And in the end of the video, you can say, by the way, this song on the background was made by me, please listen to it, here's the links on this song, and so on. And people will enjoy it because they will enjoy the original video of you, they will enjoy your personality, and then they will enjoy your music. And also you can make the videos, for example, POV, when you feel no fear about your life and you just enjoy the moment. And you can put your music on the background. Imagine the stories. That's not must be something that you actually been going through the real story. Just imagine. Let's not prohibit to just imagine the stories. Imagine the stories behind your music. Imagine the stories behind your emotions. You can literally do anything. And you maybe heard multiple times the rappers who on their start of the career and they sing, I have money, I have girls, I have cars, I have everything and you not. Something like this. I'm 100% sure that you heard something like this from the beginners rappers. You sure that they have no money, they have no girls, they have no cars, they live with their parents, but they say about how rich they are. But that's also maybe the strategy, because fake it till you make it. You don't know what to sing about, it's like, you live boring life. That's okay. Me too. I also live boring life. I just stay at home all the time. The only things I do, I play it in games or I make music. That's it. Nothing more. But you can imagine your life. Imagine your dream life and sing about your dream life. You can sing how you wake up, pull up to your Ferrari, drive to the shopping center, shopping mall, and buy everything you look at. You can sing about. You can flex the dream life that you want to, but pretend it's a real life. Don't limit your imagination. You can literally sing about everything. And that will be the strategy. Because sometimes, also that I've learned in university, sometimes you have no any story, you just have the product. I don't know, you like chocolate and you've made your own brand of chocolate. And when people come to buy your chocolate, they ask, Why should I buy your chocolate when, for example, we already have another brand of chocolates? Why we have to choose you? And in that moment, you have to imagine, create the story behind it. Because, I don't know, maybe wherever, I started making a brand of chocolate because I believe that only homemade chocolate will be 100% useful, with no any bad ingredients, and that's 100% natural. That's why I started this brand. Or I started this brand of chocolate because in my childhood I have no chocolate. That's why now I wanted to give chocolate to all the world, to make feel this sweet. It may be wherever. If you just made a song, just imagine everything, keep going. When you will be promoting your music, don't limit your imagination. Keep imagining. Life is full of imagination. You become a musician because you was thinking about becoming a musician, because you like it, because you want to be on the stage, you want to perform on the stage. And at first moment when you started becoming a musician, it was just a dream. Oh, wish I was a musician. Now when you watch this video, I think probably most of you are already musicians. So you know that, I don't know, a few years ago that was just a dream for you. Now you are a musician, you already an artist, and no one can prohibit you to keep with your imagination, to keep imagining the stories behind your music. You made good music with no sense. There was no story. There was nothing you was be going through. You just made a good song. No one can prohibit you to create the story behind this song. So that was everything that I wish I knew before releasing my first song. I hope you won't make all of these mistakes. You will be all prepared. Let me know in the comments what you also want to know about music industry, about beatmaking, about songwriting. Let me know in the comments and I'll make a video about this. Don't forget to follow and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!